Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5, Episode 129 with me, Sid, and I have been neglecting household duties. I've been neglecting chores, so I'm in the process of actually passing time. I've been so fixated with getting projects done, if you like, getting excavators, getting the windmill set up, and all of that good stuff. I've neglected to do the basics of TerraFirmaCraft, and I went to restock my food barrels, which I've restocked. But those of you who are fast enough with the eye, I'll pause the video to look at what those tooltips said, will have noticed something, and that is that I have absolutely no dairy products at all, which is a problem because it means I can't get a balanced diet. So I thought, right, well, got plenty of milk. I've got a barrel of nine buckets of milk ready to go. All I need to do is add vinegar, but I've got no vinegar. So then I thought, well, that's simple enough. I'll make some vinegar. So I went and had a look in my fruit supplies, and not to put too fine a point on it, the pantry was bare. So I had a kind of a problem. Let me just go. I will sort this out later. And that is that I need to make vinegar. To make vinegar, I need alcohol. Any of the alcohols will do. Now I have got. I looked at the grains. Thought I'd got it, and then things. I've got that going at the moment. It's been in there for 24 hours because I think I cocked up the actual requirements. This is the leftover. Oh, they're scared. You know, a few people have said that they keep catching those creeper heads, keep catching them out, and you're not alone. So I'm waiting for. I've got to wait 72 hours for that to become cider, and then I need to add 100 grams of fruit. Now I've got 56 grams of that, and then in here I should have plum in both of those. So if I take out the plum from there and the plum from there, we can put the apple away in there. That can go. Oops, that can just go back up there. We can stack that. We can then do some jiggery pokery with the old knife. So grab that, split it to 75, split that one to 38. That's still too. Any excess will be lost. This is the key here. So if I were to go 76 plus that takes you to 95. If I then take that and split it down, and then split that down one more, maybe if I go 95 plus 47.5, oh dear. Tell you what, we'll just do that. We'll lose a little bit, and we can combine those two bits together and they can go back in there. So as soon as we've got that, we've got the plums to turn that into vinegar. What we don't have is any ready supply food, so I'm kind of eating dregs at the moment while I wait for that, and doing odd jobs around the place. Now we've got a few jobs to do. I've already done one of them, which is I planted some crops for the spring. I'm sorting out the thing, and I went and grabbed some shovels out of the dungeon rather than making my own, because why would you when you've got perfectly good shovels down there? So that's underway. We do need to, let me just eat a bit of my dregs and drink. Yeah, so once we've got that sorted, we have got another question I need to answer, and that is what we're going to do about the trees and bushes. And I don't want to do that this episode, but I can't leave it too long either, because you know we we actually need to, that's 6, that's 7, oops, 2 more, and I'll have enough to make 2 lots of cheese, because there's another cheese once I've got the vinegar. We've only got those trees going over there. Now I've got loads of saplings. You know, I've got orange, what have we got? We've got orange, red apples, green apples, we've got a lemon tree, we've got banana, we've got peaches, we've got olives, pistachios, plums. Yeah, that's it, I think, when I say, oh, and a cocoa. So we've got all of that, we've got all of these bushes, and again, there's loads of those bushes in the dungeon, so we are going to be doing a lot of landscaping around out here to take advantage of that and make some orchard space. That's a thing to do as well, but maybe not today. I don't know, maybe today. Who knows? It could be any. I'm in an indecisive mode at the moment, so yeah, so I'm passing the time. We're going to basically get this restacked and firing again, and basically do, you know, a little bit of maintenance work for the first chunk of this. And one of the parts of the maintenance work that is going to be necessary for this is going to be putting a tool rack on the outside of this building to leave these 2 enchanted shovels, because yeah, and the reason I need these is because that one won't actually dig these blocks, it just destroys them. It kills them, it kills everything. Right, I need a little teeny weeny bit of timber. Have I got any pre-cut? Of course not. Oh, where am I going to find some wood? That's the question. Let me get that done. How many? Oh, I need another one. 2 will do the trick, and we'll quickly saurize that in. Oh, actually 1 would have done the trick. Okay, fine, doesn't matter. We'll I'm going to get a whole load of those bits from the dungeon anyway, I think, just because we can, you know, it's not rocket science. We'll just throw that away. I'm feeling so flush with the things, and we'll just stick, we shall just stick those there, and then we can pop these 2 shovels on the side, and then I can start restocking. So just passing time, usual kind of rigmarole that we have for this work, which is basically stacking this full of logs. So yeah, be back in a mo. Alright, we're still waiting on the cider. This is, I think we're on the second or third day now. You lose track of time if you're not careful, and we are just about done on this particular little project. I do need a piece of dirt, and I need a traditional torch as well, don't I? Let's not forget that particular requirement, because yeah, the last time I did this, I completely forgot how to start these fire pits, because it's been so long since I'd done it, honest. So yeah, way more timber than we need, so that's fine. And pop that in, drop that, oops, drop that on, get the dirt, get ready, and woof, and we're off. Yay! Right, see, flawless, did not forget at all. And we got a goodly amount of charcoal, as we normally do. So, oops, hello. You know, I'm going to just take this and put this in our store, because we've got another crop to harvest at some point. And right now we've got a whole load of charcoal, more than we'll need for a long time. Let's go and see how our cider's getting on, see whether it's even close. It might be another day before it's ready. If it is, I may go and get my bushes. Pardon me. And let's have a look. How are you doing? Still not cider yet. Okay, well, food isn't brilliant, so let us just very quickly go and pick up a few bits and pieces. Somewhere over there, yep, and then there. So we should have bush. Oh, damn it, I didn't empty my inventory of crap, did I? Well, we can always just leave some of this down here. This is not a problem. And oh, hello. I see, said the blind man. Which always strikes me as being a little bit of a kind of a derogatory statement, but there you go. Right, we'll just go and get you on there, and we'll just get rid of those two as well, and that should give me enough inventory space for 1, 2, 3 more of those. Anything else we want desperately while we're down here? Oh, blueberry. Yeah, can't forget the blueberries. Okay, that should do us. Let's somewhere over there. There we go. Right. That gives us a whole load more bushes to play with when we do get all orchardy. In fact, if anything, that dungeon has been brilliant for bushes. I wonder whether we can, just a stupid question, take a blueberry bush. I'm just going to try something. We can always pick it back up again. So I can place you down. They can't go on top of each other. That is a crying shame. But they do join up, so they'll make interesting hedges. So, for example, down here we could have... Let's go back one. And we'll do this. Because each tree is going to be... Let me refresh my memory how much space I'm going to need. 1, 2, we're going to need a 5 by 5 for each tree. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gap. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then like that. So we can start to... Oh, we can actually walk through those. That's interesting. So we could use those as hedge, at least hedges around the lane area while we wait for things. And it would also mean, oops, that that we have some plants and the likes growing at the same time, bushes and fruit, so once they are harvestable, then we can utilise them. I may have to make some salads without cheese at this rate, because I'm just kind of eating whatever garbage I can lay my mitts on right now, which is not the best policy, but it's the policy I got, so there you go. Right, hopefully, if it's not by the start of today, the end of today, we should have cider. God, it takes forever. Right, I'm just going to keep on playing around with this landscaping plan, thought. I may just run down into the dungeon and pick up all of our stuff first, though, because that is an easy win, and just go around the places we've already been and pick up anything that we actually want. And I keep on forgetting to leave this stuff behind. Tell you what, there's a simple solution to this. Just put it all here. I don't need it all here, but it doesn't matter now. There's nothing on this level. I've cleared it. I think I might have left something that way. I'll just go and check, but for the most part this level is clear, so if there is anything left around here, I think we need to go down a level basically. Ooh, I might have. I'm fairly certain I cleared them. Oh, those, yes. I thought, thinking, oh, did I miss a spider? A spawner even, not a spider. Jukebox, not worried about. Yeah, I think we're going down to the next level, and we'll start clearing the chests out of that, because that's and maybe the level below that as far as we've gone. Although that's getting a little bit more dangerous because I'm not carrying food and that's not a cleared level, so we do have to be a little bit cautious about what we do and what we don't do. But for the most part, I think we should be clear to work this out, and we'll head this way to start off with and just basically break all the chests and yeah, well, break all the chests. There's really not much more to add to it than that. I might even have these, because books are a pain to make. So yeah, we'll have those as well. Don't think there's anything else desperate in here. But oops, hello. Wow, thank you. Yeah, so we've got chests up here which we can check out. Don't think there's anything in there I want, so I'll just break them, and that way I know that we've not left anything that we want in them. I mean, it's shovel. We'll definitely take the shovels. I'm not going to worry about any of this. There's no need for it. I don't have any purpose, use, whatever, so that will work. Oh, two there. That's handy. Okay, yeah, so that is my next job, and I will be back in a little while. Alright, I didn't go down to the next level. I didn't actually complete that first level, but I did bring a whole load of shovels. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether I can do anything with that diamond shovel, but I figured if I can repair it, it actually has got a sizable durability. If you look at the bronze shovel, for example, that has durability 1300. Actually, you know what? It's not worth the effort. I would imagine I mean, if you look at the blue steel knife has got a massive durability, so maybe we're better off going in that direction. I did make a salad just to tide me over, but yeah. Let's see, it's been another night now. Have we got any cider yet? Please, please, please let there be cider. It's cider, excellent. Unseal, bang, seal, vinegar. That's 8 hours, so that's just 1 day from now, and we will have vinegar to work with. So while we're waiting on that, we might as well try and utilize some of these and maybe get a few. I've got 4 apple trees, so let's go and start with an apple orchard for now. Whee! And that's going to go 1, 2 there, isn't it? And 1, 2 and there. Now these are blueberry. I've got blueberry bushes, so we can continue on down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a gap. Actually, let's do that like that and then go 1, 2. How many have I got? 5. Yeah, it is, but we're not going to have enough to make a whole fence out of all of the same bush, but so that should be 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then that will come around like that. And obviously we can get our apple trees and pop you there. That can go there. Right, now snowberry bushes. Some of these are not hedge caliber. Caliber? No, but we can go there. So that's 1, 2, and then 1. Make a gap. 1, 2, 3. So that's fine. And as long as we've got the relevant enough bush, then Now some of these, I think, are you not going to prick me? Okay, fine. Thought some of them were prickly. Maybe raspberries or blackberries should be for definite. Bunchberries maybe. But again, we can come out and just keep on this kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Well, first things first, let's take 2 of those and finish off that. Now, how many of these elderberries have I got? I should have enough to do something more like that. That leaves me with 8, which is not enough, is it? I need 11 to think, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, we'll put those in there. That kind of works. No more elderberries, no amount of elderberries. So raspberries then gap, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and again we'll get another tree in here and we'll get a whole load of these planted. So let me just carry on with this while I wait for my vinegar, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we have vinegar. We also have the opportunity to milk a couple of cattle, and that will allow me to make 2 things of let's get the right one, of cheese. So we can jump in here, we can unseal, take you out and take you out and seal you back up. This one will unseal, pop that in, seal it up, and that one we will seal, and that will give us 2 lots of cheese in about 2 days, I think it is. I can't remember exactly. It's not perfect, I'll tell you that much for it. However, in the meantime, let us just make the best of what we have and make ourselves a couple of salads just to tide us over, and then eventually we will get to the point where we can go and we'll have a balanced diet again. Yeah, that's all good. Let's put all that away, and sleep. Then I can show you what I've done. Which yeah, is, I suppose it's all right. It's not rocket science. I've just kind of used things that it would be nice, and I'm not sure if there is a way of. I'm gonna guess there isn't a way of duplicating those bushes, because it would just be too powerful. I've never come across one in all the years of creating TFC content. So I sincerely hope there isn't one, and I've been overlooking it for all these years. But output cheese, it's curdled milk. We're waiting on the next step, so we'll head over this way. I see a bit. Well, how rude! He could have at least waited until, you know, we'd said hello. Let's go, and I don't want to waste this arrow now. You know, we've prepared it. It's gift wrapped and everything. So yeah, we'll just. Oh, tough guy, huh? Not so tough now. You're in the sunlight, though, eh? Oh, you are not. Right, where are you, sir? Oh, hello. Come on. Don't be shy. Should we have a selfie? There we go. And dead. Don't know where that zombie is. Probably up the tree. So I've used as many of these as I can. These are all in place. I've got cocoa tree. This is obviously from cooking with TFC. These are more TFC ones. This is more stuff that I don't really need. So we'll just chuck you over there. This should actually be ready now as well. We can have a quick peek. Where are you? You must be up there. Yep, that's all done again. So we're waiting on the cheese. That's in. The other bushes, the low bushes, I might make a little farm field up here with those in, but there's not desperate rush over there. And I can't remember what we actually planted up here. Plum, hazelnut. Oh, cocoa. We'll harvest this then, because we could use some extra protein. Our protein is looking a little, on the low side. Actually in storage, that is, not, not what we've got, because our our nutrient levels are actually pretty good. Right, we're just waiting on the cheese. So yeah, that's where we are right now. This is not an ideal setup. I may have to strip these trees down once we've got the orchard producing. I may have to do some destructive gardening just to get that sorted. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait on for that cheese. I shall be back in a second. And we have cheese. 2 of them. Right, that means we can actually now address our food issue properly. And first things first, I actually just spent, what time is it? Yeah, we've got time. I just spent a quick moment in here organising my food types. So these are all empty. That's all the veg are there, and there. We've got loads of veg. Loads and loads of veg. I probably need to pack more protein, to be honest. But we do need to split that cheese into 2. And then we're going to have, what we got in there? What are you? You are 47, you're 56. Let's go with that. That kind of works there. That gives me fruit, protein, wheat and barley. Yes, okay, that's fine. And then this has got too much protein, too much veg in it, hasn't it? So let's go there. And then that one is fine. That's too much veg in it, but it doesn't really matter. And we can carry this around and eat that as well. So the reason I've been wanting to get my food sorted, apart from the fact that obviously we need to address these particular issues with, getting this kind of stuff done, is there's another thing we need to address, and that is our chronic shortage of copper. We did all that last episode, and we've already got all this down here. This is all wired in, and obviously we got 2 million RF, and I want to upgrade this, but I also want to start thinking about building out, getting the space in for the arc furnace and the diesel generator. So all of this is going to have to move again. This is going to probably move up and become a feature up here, I don't know. And we're probably going to make it into either a couple of the next tier ones or even the highest tier one, which I think is 25 million RF off the top of my head. But to do that we need copper, and we need to head out and grab copper, and of course it's very difficult to head out and grab food when you are chronically short of a good balanced meal. So we have everything we need now. We've got the food, we can head out, all of that stuff is all good, and we can finish off some of this stuff as well, eat a little bit of this bear fruit, safe in the knowledge that we're going to get ourselves sorted out. And I know where there's a reasonable supply. Well, I know where there should be a reasonable supply of copper. It's a little bit further away than the last batch we went to, but it is high quality, 35 quality, so we may as well. I'm going to take 3 of these, and we may as well head off in that direction and go and address the first problem we need to do, which is a chronic copper supply things. The iron should be all done, and there's just a little bit waiting on there, so that is fine. We can grab you, and you can go back into Trunky because I need my boat anyway. Boot and that, and I suppose I should. I mean, if I was really that bothered, I could suck that little bit of excess stuff up, but I'm not, so yeah, it's just not worth getting myself all bothered about. What I am bothered about, however, is, have I got anywhere we can put oh man, I'm just going to leave the steel there, and I think we'll just put the excess iron up here for now. So I've got way more iron than I've got storage for. So we're heading up from here, from where we are, home, bang. We're just heading very quickly over to this here. And yeah, that shouldn't take us that long at all. We'll just head up the coast, scutch across there. I don't think, yeah, we're not worried about these 15s, but there is a 25 there if this 35 turns out to be a bit poo. Yeah, I think that's what that will do us. Oh, and there's a 20. There's a 25. We got copper coming out the wazoo, basically. Yeah, so let's go and address that particular problem. Now we can feed ourselves, and I shall be back in a second. All right, I've just kind of come up here and up a hill to go down there. However, there's something down there. I want to go and look at what it is. Just because you've been in an area multiple times and you've marked what you think are all the ores, that looks like graphite to me. Doesn't mean that you can't suddenly find out that you've forgot something. Here it is. Oh, hello. Back off. Ow. Yeah, alright. Ow. Ow was an overkill. It was an overkill reaction. He barely scratched me. But that's not the point. Yeah, they're barely touching me, are they? I know I overreact to just how much damage I don't really want to take, but yeah. Oh, hello. I see you there, sir. Hello. How are you doing? Even with this sword, it's not brilliant to get. I wonder whether we can get a try a TerraFirmaCraft, not a Tinker's crushing weapon. What I want to do is put a new thingy, graphite surface, not applicable. Yeah, that'll do. Save. It's even the right colour. Right. So that's on there. We don't need it, but it's useful to know about. And let's head over to this other material. I actually went up the hill to go up there and use my hang glider, and just spotted that. And I thought, oh, that looks interesting, as you do. So, especially when you're me and you're easily distracted by anything shiny. Oh God, that's. I'm gonna. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna just take a leap of, instead of a leap of faith, a leap of death. I don't really need that. I certainly don't need the brains or the flesh or that or the bones. I'm going to keep the eye because you never know when you'll want a spider's eye. And we're heading over this way. So there was surface copper 25 is over here. So oh, there you go. Looks like malachite, but it's high up the side here. and it also looks like I've certainly done some digging around in the area. So let's just go over to this 35 and just see what we got. I realise I've just sacrificed all the height I gained going back on myself, but it does not matter because there's more hills. There's always extra hills in TFC. TFC never has a shortage of hills. And it's over this way, I think. Over kind of here. And it can't be far. So there we go. Surface copper 35. It's about here. Oh, please. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Okay. That is not a problem. It's a little bit of a problem. Makes it hard. I mean, that makes it a lot harder to dig out. But that's not an issue. We'll work around that somehow. Let's go and have there's our copper and right. Where is that? Oh God, this is not good. This is tell you what this is. This is a vein of copper that really wants a Buildcraft quarry. Now I'm going to go with that Buildcraft quarries probably don't work because nothing else Buildcraft seems to bloody work in this pack. Pumps, no, that's it. Well, I'll really not work. I'll say have their recipes destroyed and hidden, or rather, not even that. Actually disabled, but not hidden. So you go and build all the parts for that. Am I sounding bitter about this? Oh well, a little bit maybe, but that's fine. We can work around this stuff here and grab as much copper as we need while we're at it. So yeah, we'll continue in this position and see just what we can find, and I shall be back with you in a moment. All right, I've moved. That mining at that height for rich copper was bum-clenchingly scary. I might be able to sit there and go and ignore the skellybobs and mobs and take damage from those guys, but I know TFC. I know that I couldn't have survived a fall from that height, so we've moved a bit further up the coast to a much lower down supply of 25 quality malachite, and this is going to be much less bum-clenchingly scary. We can just go to town here and enjoy ourselves and just relax and clear out the entire vein, hopefully. And that should be enough copper then to keep us ticking for a little bit anyway, at the very least. So we can see where the veins are going. It's definitely over here, and yeah, we'll just keep going at this and get as much copper out of here as we can, and that should be hopefully enough. So yeah, let me do this, and again I shall be back in a bit. Alright, well, I made a fairly hefty hole. There's still a little bit of copper down there, but it's actually getting dangerous to mine. The collapse of gravel and everything is just getting beyond silly. However, we have almost filled. This is only 4 short, and I probably could have got them, but as I say, it's just getting a little bit on the crazy side to mine that out. So we're not gonna. It's simple stuffs. What's in there? That's ceramic vessels, so that one goes there, and then that one, oh god, here we go, that can go in there as well. We'll keep what's in those? Nothing. Okay. We want you. We're going to just use the home command to get back, because to be honest, it's not gonna accomplish anything going the hard way, and it will get us back and we can start using this copper sooner. So now we've got all of that, the next thing we need to do, let me put down a crate, that's that, and if I get Trunky out and grab another crate, then we can just offload straight into here, can't we? That's a good idea. Actually, we need to put some of this stuff away, so we need to put you away, and actually that is about it for now. But if we take out that and pop you down, we should be able to start packing all of this copper in here and start processing it all up, which should be useful. We've got no copper in the system as yet, but oops, hello, we've certainly got plenty to be going at. So I'm going to get all of this processed and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I didn't realise I'd been recording as long as I've been actually playing longer than I thought I had as well, because look, these are grown, these are 76% grown, carrots are mature, the tomatoes are mature, as are the red bell peppers, and this actually is mature as well. So I only planted those at the start of the episode. Obviously that's a number of days. Now if we also go and have a little snooze, I appear to be missing a bowl. It doesn't matter. If we have a snooze, then we can also see where we are with the actual trees, because they're doing pretty good as well. We just need our unwelcome guests to wander off. The copper is melted. It's currently processing. There's 159 ingots in there, and it's just running through. So we are definitely going to have the resources we need. The only thing left, I think, for this episode is just to come over and have a look at this lot. So apple trees, all of these bushes are doing. These are doing pretty well. The lemon trees are late summer, early autumn. Cocoa obviously is sprouting, so that's good. These are blackberry bushes, which are spiky. And early autumn pistachios and bananas. So, and obviously all of these will flower as well, and we'll be able to harvest all of this stuff. So that's all looking good. Yeah, we're sitting pretty again. So mainly at the moment we're going to let this copper run through, and we are going to make 2 of these. So we've got 2 of these, so 2 of these plus a double layer capacitor, and that will give me 1 of those. I need 2 of those to make 1 of those, so that will go that way, and then we'll do probably the hard way up here with the octatic capacitors. This actually, looking at it, this is harder presumably than that. I don't know, maybe I'm just electrical steel. It's all pretty easy actually. So I think we're going to have 50 million RF of storage, maybe even more, I don't know. But right now we've done the housekeeping, we're back on track, and we're just getting the copper. So once we've got that one, those 2 particular problems are gone. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.